episode of Daniel Adventures. Let's go ahead and get into this episode. So what do we got here, Josh?
Alrighty, what we have is another exciting, intense episode here for you guys. Last week we saw, well, JP saw 3 bucks, I saw 1, and I saw 5 turkeys. But this week, it's a little bit less animal activity, but the right type we wanted. We'll go ahead and take you right into the woods with JP with this interview right before we hit the stands.
Good morning. It is Thursday, November 21st. Wednesday. It's Wednesday, November 21st. And we're out here again in the woods. It's 5:45. So we just crossed the creek. We're getting ready to head up into the stands. We have a west-southwest wind, which works out for one stand in particular. Back here in this back corner where we've had a lot of pictures of Goliath and Split, but we don't know if they're around anymore yet. The last picture we got was Monday, so we're hoping that Goliath and Split are still around. But those are the 2 bucks we're mainly after. This is our last day to hunt this week right now, and possibly the last day of the season. So if we have any bucks come by, or Josh, if he has a doe come by, we're going to go ahead and take it so we can get meat in the freezer. So we're going to go ahead and get set up. I'm going to be at the stand that I was this morning, or yesterday morning at. I'm going to be at that stand. Josh is going to be at the one down at the other end. So we're going to see what we can bring you. So stay tuned. We're going to get some hunting action here coming up. Whatever he said.
Alrighty, sadly we were not able to get some footage of this big brute that comes in called Goliath. So we'll go ahead and have JP tell what happened next.
So yeah, I was in a separate stand than Josh. He was about 80 yards further down to the east. And when I was in my stand, I was standing up and was looking into this bean field that was behind us about 30 yards or more, and trying to see if I could see anything out in the bean field. And then all of a sudden I heard a crunch behind me. I turn around and here comes Goliath on the 15-yard trail. So I turn around and I grab my bow and I draw just as he's coming around to the open area, and I stop him, and when I shoot, my range was just a little bit off, and I just grazed some hair off of his belly. And well, he ran off up to the road, and was sitting there at about 45 yards, and he was snorting and everything. And then he headed back and headed east towards Josh's stand. So I sent him a text saying, Goliath is headed your way, and he comes in for Josh to give him a shot. So that's where we're at here.
Yeah, so, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get the camera set up on him either. I just stopped by the night before, picked up a camera stand, and rigged it where it could go on the tree stand. But I still wasn't able to get the camera to operate in time. So I'm sitting there, I forget exactly what I was doing. I think I may have been messing with trying to set one of those no-urn hang-up things or whatever. Anyways, I may have been getting ready to set up something like that, or just sitting there cold. But anyhow, I just look up to my left. I see that just this big head and this massive tines. Whoa, you know. I remember seeing it's a split brow tine, and at that time, didn't see a whole, like I saw a lot of the different trail camera pictures, but just not enough time to really get it to sink in. So I ended up thinking that was Split, because Split, brow tine. And actually Split is the one with the split G2. But anyhow, so that big brute of a deer just came walking in, so I'm fooling with the camera, trying to get it on. But I still was able to shoot him. Sometimes it comes to the point where you just decide, okay, it's better to shoot the deer harvest the deer, then get it on footage. So went ahead, decided to let the camera alone. He was coming right in, basically around a 15-yard area distance. And so I began to bring up my crossbow, and it startled him. And so he kind of like took a step away, kind of jumped a little bit or whatever, and then actually kind of trotted around into another open spot. And from there is like about 20 yards. Was able to get a nice shot on him, and a lung shot. So I was pretty excited about that. But we did get some footage of this deer while it was running away after it had been shot. So we apologize that we weren't able to get him on footage, the kill shot, but let's go ahead and take you guys to the tree stand in the woods after I shot this big monster.
Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I just shot the biggest buck in my life. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wasn't able to get the camera on fast enough, but I just shot the biggest buck of my life. I think that was either split or I forget what the other name is. Goliath. It's either Goliath or split. I think it might be split. But oh my goodness, he's... Praise the Lord. That's awesome. That's answered to prayer right there. That's awesome. Praise the Lord. I just shot Goliath. That is a huge deer. I mean, a huge deer. Absolutely huge.
Alrighty, it's November the 21st, 2018. We're in Indiana here and hunting. And JP was maybe, 80 yards that way from me, maybe 100 or whatever. Anyways, he's hunting. Saw Goliath, one of the two deer JP talked about this morning, and came up right to JP and shot it, and probably for the close distance or whatever. Anyways, ended up going a little bit low, skinned it, like cut off some hair from his gut or whatever. Anyways, it kind of spooked him out over here, and came down this trail right through here, and trying to get the camera on, and I got it on, but the lens cap thing wasn't open. The lens cover was shut. So ended up spooking him. Forget where he's standing now, but anyways, he ended up coming out to, I think he ended up standing right here, and went ahead and shot him. I spooked him when I picked up my crossbow or moved it, and came over here. So from over there, shot him. The arrow went straight through right over here. And as you can see, there is definitely some nice blood on here. Check that. Definitely some nice blood on here. Check that out right there. Nice. Nice blood right there. That's how we like it. It's nice. So it went straight through him. So when he was running off, it looked like I hit him in the rib cage because there's a dark spot. So I thought maybe this might have been in there, but that dark spot apparently was blood. So praise the Lord. That's great. Several drops.
Josh. Thank you, Lord, for my deer. Thank you. Alrighty, it's November the 21st, 2018 in Indiana. Just shot a monster, what I would call a monster, whitetail right here. 13 pointer, and tell you a little bit about the day. This morning we came in, well actually yesterday we hunted, and JP saw 3 bucks, I saw 1 buck, and checked the cards, and this big boy, this big brute, he was on there, another big buck with him. So JP and some other guys, I guess, kind of named this guy Goliath, and named the other one Splits or something like that. Anyways, so this morning we came in, and these were kind of our target deer. Really, I was thinking any deer almost I'd shoot, because last day for me to hunt. So he came in pretty close to my stand, actually. Walked in, I was trying to get the camera set up, couldn't get that all the way up in time, and went ahead and pulled the trigger on this guy. So anyways, he ran for a while, and we ended up recovering. It was around 9:30 we recovered him. Just a great day, great hunt, massive buck.